Hi everyone. We have already seen strategies for two papers, ESG and CMSF. Now we are moving ahead to drafting. This video is going to be very brief. I'm not giving any category to this ABC. Nothing going to give for that. Neither I'm going to provide you with uh, important topics for this particular subject. Reason will be clear in a minute. I have a disclaimer that the scanner that I have prepared is best to my knowledge, but I'm not a teacher, so I'm not in frequent touch with the subjects, and I've been a CS for uh, few years, so definitely I'm not in a regular touch with the subjects, right? So it may happen that the questions might be from different chapters, and I have put it in wrong way. You guys have already studied it. You can definitely judge it way better. So if there is any mistake, please feel free to let me know so that I can change it. And next thing is, why I'm saying this is because while I was doing the assessment for December 24, I was a bit shocked. If you see my analysis, even you will be shocked to see that. So that's why I have given this disclaimer that nobody comes and say that ये आपने गलत बताया वो आपने गलत बताया. I'm just trying to help you out. Uh, if anyone is interested, you can watch, or if you are not, you can just go ahead and do whatever you want. Anyways, why I'm saying this, because I have not seen any videos on this particular matter by anyone. So I am kind of in a dilemma that why this has not come into the attention of anyone. So might be I may have made a mistake over there. May happen. So anyways, so disclaimer, I'm done with. Okay, I have not categorized any chapter. The reason that I said that I will share is this. While I was checking the questions, I found that in December, majorly questions were from only two chapters, 3 and 4, around 80 marks out of 130 marks, and rest is in front of you. Also, another problem that I felt is that part B is in part B there are questions from part A, and yeah, this is another problem that found. So that's why I thought ki it's better to give disclaimer, because nowadays our student community is more into making controversies than studies. So this is very important. Okay. Um, just like CFSM, I'm gonna do a myth buster again. So I have noted down and I'll show it to you. If you see chapter 4, this is 3, chapter 4. Chapter 4, June 10, they have given you one drafting question. Okay, this is one question, and likewise we will see for December also. December there was two questions. One was from gifted. Okay, this is not just even draft, it also has theory, so it's like half up, two and a half, maybe 2 marks for your theory and 3 marks for your deed gift. Okay, gifted. And then there was SLP from this chapter. No, SLP is from another chapter, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, settlement agreement was there. This was also for December. So what we see is one question for June attempt, two question for December attempt. Now we will go to chapter 6. After that, there is no drafts. I'll share this with you all so you can also check it. 6, they have given one resolution that falls in June. Okay, so for June attempt, you guys had only two drafts, that was from chapter 4, chapter 6. Out of 130, only 10 marks was there for drafting. Okay, for December, no, June is over, there was no other draft. For December chapter 4 we have seen. Then we'll come to chapter 10, which was in part B. In chapter 10 we have two drafts. This is notice of ejectment, which is actually falls in part A. 4A is part A, but the question is from part B. Anyways, you guys can check, huh? I tried to figure it out from some other references, but I couldn't find anything. So I just did my own research, and according to that, I did the assessment. And here another question, that is SLP, specially petition. Again, this question number 4 falls in category A, but then questions are from part B. So this is one thing you should make sure in your mind, that you are prepared, that in any paper there can be question from here and there, like there can be a blend. I don't know how this happened or what happened. Those who are teaching would be in a better position to answer these questions. You can ask your teachers, maybe they can guide you better in this. Anyways, so two questions are from here. So part A, part B, two questions were there, like total four questions. So out of 130, 20 marks from drafting. Okay, so 10 or 20, if I consider, it is basically 10%, less than 10%. It's around 7 8% of 7 8%. And again, if I see in December attempts, it's like 10 12% of your 100 marks. Okay, so you should make sure that when you are devoting time in drafts, you are devoting it in that way only. Your 10% of your time should go to draft, and your 90% should go to theory. I'll share this scanner with you all, so you guys know the problem with drafting. I know is basically we have this mindset, okay, drafting is a draft ka paper, so there'll be draft based question. Myth buster. Okay. Second thing, drafting, we don't know how, what kind of a question will be asked, right? Or we are studying it in a manner of a provision based. Okay, this after this after this. But we are not preparing our mind to ask it questions, right? There will be, like I was discussing corporate funding. In that, I showed you that there is a three-page topic. Out of that three-page topic, how we can pick questions from in between. Same similarly, if I talk about drafts, in drafts, like there are standing orders, right? So from standing order, I can pick any clause and tell you to frame a to frame it for this particular case. Or I can ask you, what do we write in a non-disclosure agreement in the clause no objection, or in the clause any other clause. Okay, what will be the clause? So that is how you have to train your mind कि ऐसे भी question आ सकता है एग्जाम में. That's it, इतना ही बोलना है मुझे for drafting a paper, because this is something very shocking for me. I'm not sure if this is, I would actually love it if you guys go and check it and come back and comment कि हाँ, this is the segregation, this is how actually paper came. Okay, so that's why I'm not giving any category, because see, June ka paper, it was very nice. Every chapter has a equal weightage. At least 5 marks ka weightage was there, right? So I think June 25 would be similar. Every chapter would have 5 10 ka weightage, right? So things will be fine, at least I think. And I hope this is a just a mistake on my part, not actually the paper is set according to this. And I would suggest that you guys don't panic after seeing this. What you should do is, you should not leave any topic. You should cover all the chapters other than penalties wala chapter, like this one. I think education is the chapter where people are complaining ki bahut penalties hai, bahut penalties hai. But I think this is also there in same chapter is there in CMADD. So like agar if they're asking 5 mark here, 5 mark there, you're getting 10 marks. It's not so bad option to cover it, right? So but yeah, you can take a reference that chapter 3 is an important chapter, 4 is an important chapter, then your chapter 13, I don't know, 25 marks, 13 12, these are important. So you should cover maybe like that. Okay, let's do these chapter first, then these chapter, then these chapter, but cover everything, please. For drafting, I'll only say this. And second thing I'll say for drafting is, don't do it from module is actually very lengthy. You don't have enough time. Even if you have covered module, if you have made your notes, or if you have highlighted your drafting ka book, then go ahead with that. But if you have no highlights in your drafting ka book, and you're reading the same content again and again, entire content, then please switch to reference book, because you have to somewhere do learning for drafting. because उसमें you have to use the judicial and legal terminology, ठीक है? And for that purpose, I'll also say, see, for ethics, I didn't say that you should do writing practice, right? For even corporate funding, I did not told you to do writing practice. Yeah, strategic management, I did say, but for drafting, I'm specifically not saying, but requesting you guys to at least, even if it's maybe you have old scanner, because topics remain same. Whatever the syllabus is. So pick it and do some question writing practice and use this scanner as well as old scanner. Things will be same only. Thank you.